This is your first time here, and here we are in New York. You're from New Jersey, but we had as Hollywood a meeting as we could ever have. We met, and we sat at the same table at the Golden Globes.
It was so Hollywood.
It was really Hollywood.
And we had only been doing Brooklyn for like a few months.
And then you guys won.
And then we won.
Yeah.
And
It was very...
that whole night was so surreal. And I remember meeting you so vividly because you sat down and you were talking to Chelsea Peretti, and I was just like, it's cool. It's just Seth Meyers sitting there, just gonna be part of this conversation. Oh, you're talking to me? Okay. Yeah.
It was really nice. And then I will say you won, because you were very sweet and nervous, and then you won, and you came back and you totally iced me. You changed immediately. Like, you were totally big-time me as soon as you had a goal. Yeah, that was your move.
Yeah.
That was your move. I'm jealous because you get to work with so many wonderful people on the show, but especially Andy Samberg, one of my old friends. How has your experience been working with Andy Samberg?
He's the best.
He's really the best guy.
He's so nice and wonderful. It's a little annoying.
I think he's also healthier now,
Yes.
living in LA and not being on SNL, where every one of us who worked at SNL was a lot grumpier, hungover a lot. He seems like a green juiced out right now.
He is, but I really enjoy when he gets grumpy.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It happens like once in a while, and it's very similar to like how my 3-year-old gets grumpy.
Yeah. This all
And-
tracks with my experience.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, But you know, you just like pour yourself some coffee and like grab a cookie and just sit near him, and he will eventually take that coffee and eat that cookie like from your hands.
He does like to be communal with food.
Very much so.
Especially when he doesn't have any.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
'Cause
not
he's
like have a
always-
little of mine. It's like he
Yeah.
doesn't have any.
And he's always trying to be good and healthy so he doesn't get sick and like takes care of himself. So I really enjoy just like sliding in with like 5 cookies.
Gotcha. As well you should. This was very exciting. There were some people who, when the show got canceled over at Fox, were very vocal about bringing the show back. I was a little vocal, but one of the people who
You were
really...
very vocal.
I was very vocal, but I will say the star of it, one of the stars of it was Lin-Manuel Miranda, who then... His reward was he got to be on the show and play your brother, which was fantastic. How was your experience with him?
I have so much love for Lin. He tweeted about the show around like the Golden Globes time, early season 1, and I basically ran around set and I was like, Lin-Manuel Miranda loves Brooklyn. Everybody was like, who dat?
Yeah.
Because Hamilton had not come out yet. And I was like, Los Angeles. And then Hamilton came out and everybody was like, do you know that Lin-Manuel Miranda loves Brooklyn? I was like, so we've been trying for a really long time to get him on the show, and then through the whole cancellation, all of you, Sean Astin.
Who's been on the show as well.
Who's been on the show.
Mark Hamill.
We got to get him
Guillermo
on.
del Toro. I was waiting for my call.
No, you've been on the show.
Well, I have been on the show. I will say, this is, like, Lin got to go out in person and, like, wear wardrobe and have lines. My cameo was, I was a police sketch on the show.
That counts.
Yeah. I have to get the prop, though. I really do love that a great deal. I'm going to try to track that down. I think I'd frame that up.
It kind of looks like you and Andy had a baby, and that's what that looks like.
Yeah, we got a very similar thing that we share in common on our face.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys decide which body part. This is amazing. You were at NYU, and the day you took your last test, you got cast in a soap opera?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
I took my last exam for college, and it was like anatomy or something really hard that I was not sure I was going to pass.
Yeah.
But then I did. And I walked out and called my parents, and I was like, I just took my lab. I'm a graduate. This is amazing. And 4 hours later, I got the call that I had booked a 4-year contract on One Life to Live.
Wow, that's amazing.
And
They were probably just waiting to see how you did on that anatomy test.
yeah. They probably had a plant in the room. Just like, looks like she knows the answer.
She's gonna have the grades, guys.
She's gonna have the grades. She's not gonna have to stay.
Well, thank you so much for being here.